Doctors at the hospital treating the poisoned Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny say his condition is improving and he's out of his medically induced coma. Let's go straight to our correspondent Damien McGuinness, who joins us from Berlin. Damien, just bring us up to date on the Navalny case.
Yeah, the hospital has just announced that he's now been removed from his clinically induced coma. He's being weaned off mechanical ventilation, is how they've put it. He's responding well to verbal stimuli. So that is all good news. And the hospital says that his condition has improved. However, they can't rule out any long-term damage. So he is now in the process of recovery, if you like. But it's certainly good news. It means that he's on the road to recovery. We just don't know how long this will take and whether there'll be any lasting damage after this, appears to be poisoning. And certainly that's what the German government here is saying.
Indeed, the Germans released last week a statement from the hospital saying it was without a doubt that it was a Novichok nerve agent. And they were asking the Russians for some answers. Where are they at now with that?
Yeah, that's right. So it's a bit of a row developing, really. So last week, scientists and doctors here in Germany and scientists in independent labs as well, it's important to point out, not just at the hospital, said that they had definitive proof that this was a Novichok group toxin. And they said this indicates poison. Now, the government here has supported this evidence, said this is undisputed. It's quite clear, according to the German government. How Russia responded was, first of all, to say that actually it's not true, that Russian doctors had not found any evidence of poison. There have been conflicting signs coming out of the Russian government, and the latest is that Russia has now accused the German government and German authorities of not cooperating with an investigation, which Berlin has rebuked them on that. So they said that's not true at all. So it's a to and fro, really. But the latest is this afternoon that Angela Merkel's spokesperson said that Angela Merkel would not rule out some quite hefty action in response to this. So for the first time over the past 2 days, we're now seeing the German government move towards considering some quite remarkable action, including considering stopping the building of Nord Stream 2. That's a pipeline going from Russia to Germany under the Baltic Sea. Now, this, if it is stopped, this would be extraordinary, because until yesterday, the German government was adamant that such economic links with Russia should be separate from this political case. That now appears to be changing. The foreign minister said yesterday, the German foreign minister said yesterday, that he expects to see some cooperation from Russia over the next few days. If not, Germany could be pushing for EU-wide sanctions against Russia, and indeed Germany's not ruling out, as I say, stopping the building of this almost completed pipeline. So there's a lot of political implications and economic implications now tied up with this case of poisoning.
Damien, thanks so much for that update there from Berlin.